Hello everyone and welcome to upcoming horse games. Please note that a lot of screenshots and assets shown in this video are work in progress or concept art and may or may not reflect what things will look like at release. Starting us off strong, we have Astride, made by Raidho Games, with a release date of early access being planned for autumn of 2022. This game is currently under a lot of people's radars, however I hope to change that. This game is in super early development, with only a few GIFs and screenshots to show. However, the dev team appear to be incredibly driven and motivated, and the plans for this game sound very promising. I was lucky enough to get in touch with Mathilde, who is one of the developers. She answered a few questions that further solidified my initial thoughts that Astride could be the next biggest horse game. There will be male, female and non-binary characters, and an open world that, quote, you should be able to ride across the entire map without the need of a loading screen. Their controls are said to be unique too, with dressage movements done with a combination key pressing, and jumping system where you don't just press to jump. Something most notable about the game is actually how you can buy it. Unlike Star Stable, there won't be subscription, and unlike Rival Stars Mobile, there won't be any in-app purchases. Instead, the game will be a one-off purchase, with DLC much like The Sims. Quote, this way you can pick and choose which content you'd like to have in the game without the game being flooded with ads to buy horses and tack for real money. There will be breeding, racing and many disciplines, however they are planned to be in the DLC form. You can also sell horses, whether that be to a foreign buyer, who is a bot, or real players. As for multiplayer, it is planned, however it won't be a full MMO. MMO stands for Massively Multiplayer Online. Now this game is in very early stages and they have quite a small team of just 5, but something is telling me if this game can get off of the ground, we are looking at something that could possibly rival a game like Star Stable. If you want to support Astride's development, which I highly recommend you do, they have a Patreon with pretty darn cool perks, which I have linked below. If you want to keep up with updates, they also have a Discord server to join. Next up is the Minecraft mod Starworm Equestrian, made by Alaharan Honor. Release date currently unknown. Starworm Equestrian Mod, frequently shortened to SWEM, is by far the biggest and most detailed horse mod for Minecraft. With incredible 3D horse models, a large range of coats, custom animations, horse equipment, and much more. This mod is not only the most detailed and comprehensive horse mod I have seen, but is probably one of the most impressive mods I have seen. Releasing to 1.16, the mod release will have 3 phases. Phase 1, a new Minecraft horse model, 18 horse coat textures, new animations, level progress, horse armor, tack, fencing, stable decor and more, intended for survival use. Phase 2, the English and Western release. With this will come more tack, decor, building blocks, realistic horse coats and stats. Made for adventure, with all danger aspects removed in favour for relaxing trail rides, eventing, questing and server-hosted games. Phase 3, the biggest and final release. A whole new dimension with lore, exploration, new mobs, blocks and other adventures. Not only all of that, but Starworm Equestrian has a rather heartwarming backstory too. As Alaharan says in the FAQ, SWEM started because of a stubborn, green, beautiful horse named Lucy. When family troubles meant I couldn't afford to be with her anymore, all of my love had to go somewhere. I started pouring it into work and games with horses. With the mod's tagline being, for horses, for equestrians, for Lucy. How can you get involved? One way is by volunteering to work on the mod or on the server. Another is to share their socials, which are all linked in the description below. Probably the biggest way you can help is by becoming a Patreon or donating. This will allow the owner to both work on the mod full time and live. Beta testing is open from the 18th of October to the 24th, so you only have a few more days to apply. Speaking of Minecraft, Pinecraft Equestrian, made by Pinehaven Productions in association with Modern Metal. Release date, hopefully spring of 2022. Speaking of Minecraft, my own company are creating a Minecraft horse server that has 100% original textures, models and more. We are currently in alpha and that is only open to channel members. I plan to do barn tours, host events, parties, live streams and all sorts on there. We would also appreciate a helping hand if you have some serious experience in textures, modeling, building or plugins. I will do a separate video with more details soon. Our next game is Horsegame.exe, also known as Tales of Rain Ravine. Made by Unknown, release date unknown. This game was a pet project by someone who I believe was initially a Star Stable YouTuber. It genuinely is looking very impressive, especially for a game made by one single person, who, for some reason, I can't remember or find the name of. The game includes features that are usually never seen in horse games, like horses refusing to jump, riders falling off, bars being knocked over, a stride system, and hot and cold-blooded horses. The game has been in development for a while and has come an incredibly long way. For what we are being drip-fed in video updates, it seems the game will not be open world, but will have a menu-based system that will take you to pre-made maps. However, this could change in the future. The game also has beautiful lighting, realistic textures and unique animations. It also includes different horse sizings, from horses to smaller ponies. As for coats, there isn't too much information, but I've seen at least 3 different coats so far, with models that are similar, however have slight differences. The game has some insane details, stuff that larger games have never really bothered to include due to complexity. I am very excited for this project, and if you'd like to support its development, they do have a Patreon and a YouTube to keep you up with the updates. Next, Wildshade, made by Tivola. Release date November 2021. Alice, who I believe is one of the leads for the game, runs the popular blog The Main Quest, which is an amazing site for horse game lovers, and I would 100% recommend checking it out if you haven't already. Wildshade is going to be a mobile horse game, and it's very close to Alicia Online. It's a fantasy horse racing game where you can race, collect magic along the way, and breed horses. The game will be free, however there will be in-game purchases like most mobile games. You'll be able to customize your horse's tack, the manes and the tails. There are going to be 8 preset characters for you to choose from to race as, and they will have male and female body types, however none will be stated explicitly as male or female, so they are open to being non-binary. However, when you are racing, you will not race against people in real time. You will race against bots that are based on real players. Your high score is what counts. At the minute, the team has stated there won't be live multiplayer, as the task is too large for the team. There is only one horse model, but there are over 40 million possible combinations of horses, from coats to markings to eyes, giving the possibility for every horse you breed to be incredibly unique. Alice has said that if there is a high demand for a PC release, they may consider it. However, the initial release will be mobile only. Currently, you can apply for beta testing via the link in the Discord, however the tests have not begun just yet. You can find all of their socials linked below. Our next game is Ranch of Rivershine, made by Eloise Game Dev. Release date currently unknown. As I almost finished making this video, the cutest horse game popped up on my feed. Ranch of Rivershine will be a Steam game where you can race foals, train horses, care for them, compete in competitions, and explore the world. I can't find too much more information on the game, but if you want to follow the development and release, I will link Eloise's socials below, and please add the game to your Steam wishlist. Finally, we have That Horse Game, made by Mindev. Release date currently unknown. This game was made as a pet project for Mindev that eventually her partner Ammon joined her on. They have stated that neither are professionals, however the game looks quite promising regardless. The game is still in very early development, however it is planned to have some cool features like mucking out, breeding, western riding, competitions, buying and selling horses, grooming, photo mode, and more. For what is essentially an indie game, it seems like it will be quite enjoyable for horse lovers alike. While updates are slow, with every development comes a rather impressive step forward. Definitely hop onto their Patreon or join the Discord server. All of these projects are fueled by love and passion for horses, and are also a product of people feeling there simply aren't enough horse games for how large the demand is. Very impressive work done by everybody involved, and I am very excited to see where it leads. If you can, genuinely consider donating to these Patreons to help advance the games even further. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, stay positive, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!